Face your fears. Really, face your fears. The fact that you're listening to this right now, I don't know what episode this is. I don't know how many episodes has come before this. I don't know how many episodes will come after this. But the fact that this podcast exists means I have faced my fears and I have overcome them. Maybe not all my fears, but I've been able to face my fears of what if I fail, imposter syndrome, what if people don't listen to me, oh, what if people get bored, oh, the what if this, the what if that, like all of the what ifs. I have been able to face them. And okay, you are here, you're listening to me. Yes, you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for always coming back to listen to this girl, to listen to what I have to say, because I will keep recording. I can only keep recording because you chose to listen to me. So thank you. And on that note, I would like to welcome you to this episode of Soul Ties with Olaoluwadayomi. Yes, I know I started with you facing your fears because we all have fears, and one of the things that really hold us down as humans is, what if we fail? What if people don't buy the product? What if this one happens? What if that one happens? The what ifs, right? I know I'm not the only one who feels like, taking another step, doing something different, doing something new, because it's just so scary. Really, it's just so scary, you wanting to, go out of your way, do your things. I remember when I started my not so small business, Glamour by Ella, I was so scared because you can go to the market and get lip gloss, though gum, because I won't call it lip gloss. You can get that gummy thing for 200 naira, and I want to make products that would be like times how many of that price. It took a while for me to, really accept the fact that yes, I would do this. And then I had to do my research. I had to work on my marketing skills. I had to, learn how to really put the product out there. But I did all of that after I overcame the fear of what if people don't buy. It was really scary. And then when I was going to start this podcast has been in the book since last year. 2022. It has been something I've been, pushing and just putting aside. Oh yeah, I'll do it later, until I just woke up one morning and I said, okay, this is it. I'm doing this thing. When I released the trailer of this podcast, I did not plan it. That morning I woke up and I said, yes, on a particular day this week, I am releasing the podcast, the trailer of the podcast, and I did it. The day I released it, my friend came around. It was scary. And then he asked me, how do you feel? How was it going? What's the audience like? I just avoided the conversation. Not because the audience was not good. A lot of people listened. Like, I was not expecting the crowd. But because the crowd actually made my fears become bigger. Okay, now that a lot of people are expecting the first episode, what do I have to say? Like, I was in between, oh God, now people have big expectations from me. Now, what if those things I have in my recordings, what if my plans are not, what if people do not actually resonate with the things I have to say? The what ifs now became bigger. Because I started from what if people don't listen. Now, people actually want to listen. People actually listened. But then, what if what I have to offer is not what people want? What if this? What if that? And one of the ways I overcome that what if was when I was going to post the first what's it called, episode, I scheduled the posts. It's supposed to drop on a Friday. As at Monday, I already scheduled the post, like the episode, for it to drop on that Friday. So I don't have to, chicken out of fear and just disappear and not post or do something. But it took, I kept going back to listen. I kept, but I told myself, I'm going to post this thing. Whether people find it worthy or not, whether people like it or not, I'm just going to post this thing, because I'm not posting what people want to hear. I am posting what I want to talk about, because this podcast, as I said, is about me. So let me share my thoughts, let me share my plans, let me share what I have to say. Whatever you feel from that, it's fine, but I just hope you can resonate. And if you don't resonate with this one, you will resonate with the next one. You get that? Really, really helped me not to back out and push and just, overcome that fear of what if this, what if that, what if this, what if that. And I know that I'm not the only one who has those kind of fears, because, navigating through life and doing things is just scary, no matter how small it is. Like starting a new class, taking a new course, meeting new people, especially for someone who is as introverted as I am. Every step in life is really, really scary. But you need to overcome that fear, because what's the worst that will happen? Like, tell me. I remember when I started making TikToks, I was just making TikToks for fun, just to dance. I've never really done any TikTok dance, but like, it's just for me to, follow trends, laugh, play. Until I started making TikToks about my business. I was always very consistent about it. I was always posting. I was using my I was using my personal page more before I started, investing and putting effort into my business page too. And then when I started posting skincare content on my TikTok, one thing I have learned from that experience is I am not posting because I want you to see. No, I am posting because I want to share. So whether you see or not, whether you like it or not, I have fueled that, part of me that wants to share. So me talking about this right now is because I feel like I want to share. I feel like I want this part of me to be known. So whether you listen, whether you like it, whether it resonates with you or not, I feel fulfilled. So you shouldn't do all of these things for people. You should do it for yourself. See, I have an Instagram page for my skincare, and Radiant Reflections is the name, in case you want to follow. And I do not ever reshare or repost the content from that page to my personal page, because of my fears of what will people say, what will people think. Oh, she's trying to be an influencer, or she's trying to be a content creator. I'm not even trying to be a content creator, neither am I trying to be an influencer. I just want to share the skincare tips that work for me. Maybe it will help someone out there. Maybe it will, do something for someone out there. The first time I shared anything about skincare, I didn't even share something serious about skincare. I just shared my simple skincare products that I like, because I like simple skincare products, like the Simple brand. Yeah, I like their products a lot. And I just posted it, and a lot of people came to my DM that day. Oh, Dio, what do you think I can use for this? I'm not even a dermatologist or a skincare expert, but I was able to share what I have learned by myself online, from my dermatologist, from this, from that. I was able to share with those kind of people, and it made me happy. You get? So if it resonated with those kind of people, why not? I hope after this I'll be able to overcome my fears of, posting and sharing my skincare content on my personal page. I get to share it on my business page. A lot of people follow my business page. So many people that I know, I won't say so many people because that account does not really have the audience, but at least a lot of people that I know follow that skincare account, and I'm not scared, I'm not shy. There's nothing to be shy about. I'm just sharing my journey, my skincare journey, that I'm hoping to have a glass skin one day, and this is what is working, this is what is not working. But my fear of what will people say, what will people think, oh, this one, that one, is really holding me back, and I hope I overcome it. So as much as I have been able to overcome my fear of, owning a podcast and talking to you guys and sharing things with you guys, I still have other fears. So because you're overcoming a particular fear does not mean your other fears will not exist. It's just the step you take to overcome those fears is really what will matter at the end of the day. Because if you don't do it, what's your gain? If you do it, who will beat you? What's the point? Like, you don't understand. Okay. You share your content, you do your thing, you allow yourself enjoy, you allow yourself make friends. What's the worst that will happen? People will not watch it, right? It will have 0 views, right? But guess what? You have shared. You have, put it out there. And one thing I realized is, you see those videos I try to put effort into, try to do so much gra. They don't do the numbers, but the ones I post nonchalantly and just, let me just share, they're the ones that do the numbers. My first skincare viral video on, what's it called? TikTok was one sunscreen review I bought on my birthday, like a day before my birthday, and I just randomly make a video of me unboxing it, and then my first application, and I posted it with a funny voiceover, and the video was okay. It was not doing good numbers. It was like 200 views. Only all of a sudden it just peaked. The videos have over 50k views now, and each time I open my TikTok, there's still more views, there's still more comments. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of that video because I don't even use that product anymore. That product actually broke me out badly. As of the time I'm recording this, I'm even trying to, I'm preparing my mind. I'm going to make another video to actually give like a proper review of the product. And guess what? The next review I'll be doing might not even do the same numbers. So like, if I was scared of posting, of what people would say, oh yeah, this one, that one, I won't have 50k views somewhere. So what's the worst that will happen is what I tell myself. Like, okay, what's the worst that will happen? People will laugh. Okay, after they have laughed, will they see me in real life and point at me, wanna be influencer? I'm not even trying to be an influencer. So what's the worst that will happen? Like, and each time I fear things, results and all of that, I just tell myself that what's the worst that will happen? And sometimes even when I do all of that, I still, there's still this part of me that is always so shaky, so scared. I reach out to friends. Okay, this is what is happening. I'm really scared. Like when I was going to drop my first episode, even though I had scheduled it, I had to reach out to Gemini. That guy, I am scared. Like, I am scared. What if people do not listen to me? What if people do not find me funny? What if people do not, I just told him all of my fears, and it was like, I would listen. We will listen. And, those things he said to me on that day really, really struck me and made me feel confident enough. After that conversation with him, I had to go back, listen to the podcast again. I felt like I was going to make changes to my first episode. I felt like it was too serious for a first episode. I felt like, there was just so many things felt wrong at that moment. But I said, no, because I would chicken out if I start touching it. So I'm going to post it. And that was the same thing that happened with the trailer, because the trailer was a bit low. The sound was way higher than my voice in the trailer. And that was because I recorded it at midnight and I was very low. And I didn't want to go back and start re-recording. It won't be as natural as I wanted it to be. So yeah, I just, left it and nobody complained. Everybody liked it. Everybody increased their volume and told me, oh, this is beautiful. They liked my laughter. So yes, now I know you've been able to figure out what I'm saying, that thing you're thinking of. I really want to do this thing. I really, really want to do this thing. Yes, that particular thing that is in your mind, that your brain is thinking of right now, that thing you want to do, that you're scared of doing. Why not take an effort? Make an effort, do it. Take a step. Just do something about it. You don't even have to go through it all. Just make a phone call. Do something about it. And it will feel so less fearful. You see that big mountain that it feels like will become like a normal stone for you to just throw and just, dive into and just swim and overcome. Because if you keep holding back and acting like, at the end of the day, people, you see that what will people say? Hey, God, it's the worst thing you can do to yourself. Whether you do it, people will talk. Whether you do it or not, people will talk. People will have something to say. That's humans for you. People who are married, who are in toxic relationships, where their husbands and wives or something is, maltreating, abusing them, emotional violence, domestic violence, and all of those violence people face in marriages. One of the reasons they stick together, despite all of that, is because of what people say. So whether you're in that marriage, people will talk. Whether you die because of that marriage, people will talk. Why not just leave? Why not just do something that works for you? So why not just take a step towards that thing you really want to do? Because whether you do it or not, people will talk. But guess what? If you do it, you are the one that will feel fulfilled. If you do not do it, you are the one that will be beating yourself up after all. So it is still you against you at the end of the day. It's not you against the world. It's not you against what will people say. It's not you against what if people don't like it. It's not it's still you against you. Whether you do it, whether you choose to feel self-fulfilled, whether you choose to, blame yourself for not doing it. You know the way students will be like, I'm supposed to be reading. No, I have exam, and they are not reading. So they are scared that they have exam and they are not reading. That kind of feeling. So if you pick that book and you read it, it is you that it will help at the end of the day, because by the time exam questions come out, there's chances that you have already covered it. So, and if you don't read and you continue pressing your phone, it's still you. Because by the time results come out, it's not be my name go there. So just apply that same thing into the things you really want to do, the things you want to do as a person in life. That's just the way I want you to live life, because that's the way I've lived my life. It took me 2 years to work on Glamour by Ella, and after I did, my launch day, I was scared, and I sold out that same day. I sold out my product that same day. So if I didn't start Glamour by Ella, would I have glams today? No, I wouldn't have people I call my customers. I have made friends from these people. I have families from these people. They wouldn't have existed. I won't have that kind of relationship with these people. So I don't know. Do not allow your fears hold you back. It's scary. I know. I've been there. I am there. There's still so many things I want to do in life. See, I don't know how to make friends, explore, connect because of my fears. See, I see a lot of people, they have a community. I do not have a community yet because of my fears. Oh, this is happening, that one is this one. It's because of my fears. So I don't know what that thing is that you really want to do. please, now is the time for you to let go of your fears. Not even after, as you are listening to me right now, take a step, make an effort. Now, okay, start doing it. If it's for you to make a particular phone call, if it's for you to, text somebody, if it's for you to reach out to somebody, if it's for you to ask how much is the price of something, if it's just now, take that step now, like this minute, yes, you are doing it. I see that you are going to do it. So now is the time for you to do it. Till when? Okay, when do you want to wait? Okay, till when you are 100 years? When all the teeth in your mouth has fallen out? Because by the time you are old, it won't matter anymore. Even if you do it and it does not work out, okay, and so, is that the end of the world? But guess what? You have learned lesson from that journey. You have known, you have recognized the mistakes you won't make again. You have, realized what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Okay. Failure. Okay. So, is that the end of the world? Is that the first thing that will fail? And it won't be the last thing that will fail too. So, okay. People will laugh that that's how she started that business. She did not do it. She now started another one. The business failed too. Maybe she does not even know how to do the business thing. Now she starts another. They will still buy. They will. You see those people that are still laughing, because by the time you do one and it succeed, they will be there saying, "Oh girl, and this one worked out." Okay. So because the first one you did failed, it's not necessarily business, whatever it is in life. Because the first one failed, the second one failed, you don't want to move on to the next one. Oh, please. What about you? What about how it makes you feel? I'm not only talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Because currently, I'm not in a relationship because my fear of a failed relationship. Whatever happened between me and my ex really, really got to me. Like, it really hurts me, caused me big fears. My fears of, oh God, what if someone else breaks my heart? What if it doesn't work out? What if this? What if that? And the what if are still holding me back. But guess what? I'm the one who is not enjoying the benefit of being in a relationship. Because what's the worst that will happen? I will enter a relationship with another person and it will break my heart again. I'll pick myself up and move to the next one. But I'm still trying to overcome that fear. I'm still allowing myself to overcome that fear. So I'm talking to you now. People will talk whether you do it or not. So why not do it? So do it scared. Do it afraid. Yes, do it. Don't let your fears hold you back. Olaoluwa Dayomi, don't let your fears hold you back. I am going to do it scared. I am going to do it afraid. As far as I am doing it, as far as I am taking a step, that is all that matters. The fact that I'm doing it, the fact that I'm taking a step is all that matters at the end of the day. So I don't know what that thing is for you. Do it scared. Do it afraid. Don't let what people say or what will people say, this one, that one get to you. Oh yeah. And this is like almost 30 minutes of me talking to you. And guess what? My fear of owning a podcast did not hold me down. And that is why you are here listening to me for almost 30 minutes of your time. I did it scared. I did it afraid. But here you are, listening to me. Oh yeah, I'm rooting for you. And do not forget, I love you. I love you. Olaoluwa Dayomi loves you. I love you. I love you. I love you. and you are loved at home. You are loved at home. That's it on Soul Ties with Ola Oluwadayomi for today. Yes. Since we are doing things this week, since we promised that we are going to do things out of our fears this week, I want you to go out there, push yourself, use this weekend to rest, use this weekend to be strategized, push it out. If you need me to help, reach out to me. You can still follow me on my social media platforms at Ola Oluwadayomi on all social platforms. That female photographer at Ola Oluwadayomi. Support my small business platform, Glamour Baela, on all social platforms. My WhatsApp number is there. If you need me, reach out to me, call me. Let's talk about your fears. Let's talk about those things that are holding you down. Let's repost your business page. Let's do something. And out of, your fears, I want to give shout out to 3 businesses in my next episode. Maybe not necessarily my next episode, but at least in one of my episodes. I want to give 3 shout outs to 3 businesses. So if you're listening to this and you want me to give shout out to your business, please, legitimate business, please drop a comment, send me a DM, do something. Please, I'll be selecting 3 out of all of these businesses. So first come, first serve. So as you're listening to this, just be dropping the comments now. And, let me give you shout outs. Your customer might be out there listening to this. Someone who would like your brand might be out there listening to this. Okay. So thank you so much for listening to me. And I love you, right? Yes, I do. And you're loved too. Cuties.